What's up, Empires? Today we're here with some AmIThe butthole stories. Today we're here with the first story is posted by Gotta Go Ghost, and it's I'm reading this title and I'm realizing AmIThe butthole telling my guy friend that I won't sleep with him either. A few nights ago I was hanging out with a group of guy friends. I've also have known for years. I'm 22, female, and the guy in question, we'll call him Sean. Sean is 20, male. Sean and I are not close at all, only hang in group settings, and pretty much never talk otherwise. Anyways, somehow the topic of being one of the guys came up, and Sean chimed in and agreed and said, kind of randomly, that he'd never sleep with me because I'm one of the guys. That's when all of them started talking about how they wouldn't sleep with me either. Seemed lighthearted to them, but I felt uncomfortable with all these guys having a conversation of whether or not they'd be. I stayed silent because the conversation about me didn't seem to include me, but eventually I told Sean pretty blunt that he didn't have to worry. I didn't want to hug him either. That's what we're gonna call it, okay? That kind of shut down the whole thing, and everybody got quiet. Like I just made it really awkward. The conversation moved on, and the rest of the night was fine. But the next day, I woke up to a text from one of the guys that was there, not Sean, who told me, paraphrasing, that what I said was harsh because I am very much out of Sean's league. So I didn't need to announce that I wouldn't sleep with him because, since it's obvious, but that Sean could say he didn't want to sleep with me because it speaks to how platonic our relationship is. Since if we were complete strangers, it wouldn't be oppressive if he was like land me. I don't care if Sean wants to. No, you're not the butthole. Okay, point is you're not the butthole. Posted by Mash Lit. Am I the butthole for telling my cousin I won't make an exception for her son at my wedding? I, a 26-year-old female, and only getting married in a... Oh, okay, I already see where this is going. I'm getting married in about 2 months. I sent my wedding invitations recently, and at the bottom it says, adults only, no exceptions. First, let me say that I love children, but my fiance and I made the decision not to allow babies, for our ceremonies because they get bored, cry, won't sit still, have tantrums, and I just don't want that to happen during our wedding. Yeah, it makes sense. We're going to have an open bar, and I don't particularly want a bunch of drunk adults around my little cousins or my friends' children. I have a cousin, we'll call her Sam, that texted me last night saying, you're dead honest seriously telling me I can't bring her son to the wedding, to which I said yes. Sam responds, then I can't come in, and that kills me. I just want you to know how badly I want to be there. I have dreamt my entire life of standing next to you at the wedding, but I just can't want to be somewhere with someone who doesn't want the other half of my heart there. Hear me out. You're saying you've dreamt your entire life of standing next to her at her wedding. Hear me out, right? She has a sister, right? If she has a sister, you're not going to be standing next to her. Her sister's most likely going to be standing next to her. I believe that's what the bride of honor or something. I'm not too sure. Because pretty sure it's the best man for the groom's side. I'm not too sure I'm pretty sure it's the bride of honor. Wait, what? No, what? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we're moving on. He's trying to kill shit me into like him or something. And I've confided in my best friends, and they say it's your wedding, it's your right to have it the way you want. But yeah, I just want you to know it's not vengeance when I don't come. I'll probably cry this all day. I suggested that she take her son, he's 7, to his friend's house for a few hours so that she can attend. She says, I can't just tell him no and leave him somewhere. I'm not strong enough to do that to his sensitive little heart. I could if he wasn't so aware and sensitive. It would hurt him too much. He's too smart to manipulate. Manipulate? But what do you mean manipulate? But how old was he? He's 7? That's what you said, I'm pretty sure. Bro, he's 7. Okay, first of all, I can tell you he would be extremely bored at a wedding because I was older than him and I was extremely bored at the wedding. Okay. And that was about in when was that? It was, I don't think it was this year. It was winter of either. So it was either early this year, like January, February, or December, or November, I believe. It's also could not call it manipulation. It's just, I'm not asking her to manipulate yourself. He'd be an adult and tell him he can't come and that children aren't allowed to attend, so she'll take him to his friends while she's gone. Not to mention that she's angry that I didn't choose her to be my maid of honor. Okay, that's what it... Okay, I was semi-right. I just read a comment, okay? So, I was semi-right. I was saying bride of honor. I'm not gonna say I was, but I was really thinking maid of honor. No, but then I started repeating in my head. I'm like, bride isn't the right word, but I didn't know which one was. While on the phone, Sam said, I don't mean any... Wait, I chose my stepsister. Yeah, see, like I said, she has a stepsister. You're not standing next to her. I chose my stepsister. While on the phone, Sam said, I don't mean any offense by this, but F her. She's literally only mad because my dad cheated on my mom 10 years ago and married the woman he cheated with. Wait, what? She hates my sister because she hates my mom. I ended up being on the phone with her for half an hour talking to her about this, with her constantly telling me, I'm trying to get sober, so I just want to talk to you and tell you how I feel. Which to me sounds like she's going to blame me if I still tell her no and she decides to drink, so drinks again. We've ended the phone call with her saying, will you just promise me one thing, even if it's a lie? Will you promise me that you'll consider it and you'll talk to your fiancé about it? So I told her yes, that I promised I'd consider it, / talk to him about it. And I did consider it. I talked, angry, cried to him, and I'm not changing my mind. Good to know. So the comment I laughed at was this one by I'm So Hungry Dude. It's 37 wedding invitations, but last year I had 37. I kind of just find that funny. No, definitely not. I tell you, you're not the butthole, but I'm pretty sure everybody else already has. Maybe. Am I the butthole for treating AmIThe as his only club at work? Now, personally, no. See, I'm personally gonna say no, right? I'm gonna say no. Because if you're paying for the food, or you're paying for where you guys go, that's your money. Oh wow, you don't eat meat? Well then, don't come with us. I'm sorry. Throw away because I don't want this on my main account. Oh, but this unlucky sounds 6. I'm not even gonna tell you because this is just a throwaway account. For creating meat is only club at work. I'm a 32-year-old male. I'm working long hours at a rather stuffy office. Oh my god, I keep yawning. However, despite the long hours, or maybe because of them, the management has encouraged lifestyle clubs at the workplace. For example, there's a book club, a movie lovers club, etc. That's cool. They're afraid of joining. partially subsided by the company, which makes joining a no-brainer. The process of creating one is rather simple. You need to have at least 5 members willing to join, a statement of purpose, as well as an approval from HR and upper management in order to be compliant with our workplace regulations. At my workplace, I have a colleague, I'll call her Jane, oh my god, I'm so tired. 29-year-old female. She's been in the office for a little over, oh my god, I really hope, wait, yes it should be. She's for a little over a year. She's dedicated vegan and has been since I have known her. However, this has never been an issue or even that relevant. After a merger about 6 months ago, our team had received a number of our new team members. A few of them were vegan as well and have taken a liking to Jane. After a conversation between them and Jane discussing the book club, they decided to start a vegan diner club. Oh my god, are you gonna start... Is she calling you a butthole because you started a meat eater club because she started a vegan dining club? Nobody had an issue with this despite the issue surfaced after their statement of about their statement of purpose becoming known after it was filed to HR. In statement while passed with HR, one of the rules stated that only vegans, vegetarians, I don't know what that word is, will be welcome, and all dinner options will be vegan. This rubbed some of us the work way, since it was clearly exclusion and devised, which would mean meat eaters would be excluded if only vegan options would be on the menu. After speaking to Jane, she seemed somewhat distant and mentioned that I didn't understand why this was also a lifestyle club. I'm really tired. The workplace soon became divided, but we opted not to file a complaint to HR. However, since the idea of a dinner club appealed to us, we started a burger and steak club, where we wanted to try a different burger steak place every week. Oh, that sounds cool. In our statement purpose, we stated that only meat eaters could apply due to this being both a culinary and lifestyle club. Damn it, now you know. I'm tired at 7:50. Actually, you knew that before. But I'm still tired, I just woke up. Soon after some of the potential members got called to HR to tell us that the members of the Vegan Dine Club filed a complaint with them, stating that our club was offensive to their lifestyles and that eating meat as opposed to not eating meat was not a lifestyle. Despite this, the club passed with HR. Of course it did. In the week followed this, we visit a different burger / steak place every week after work and just relaxed after working 50 hours a week. However, despite my prior friendship with Jane, she now refuses to talk to me and is only spending time with her club members, despite everyone's attempts to create a friendly workplace. So Reddit, am I the butthole for creating a meat eaters only club at work? No. No. Oh my god, I did it again. Yes. Okay. See, we're not doing that one. Oh my god, I'm saving that for me to read later. Give me a minute. I'm gonna find one where they are the butthole just by looking at the comment. So no, I said I was gonna find one where the comment said they were butthole, but then I found this one and I rather watch. But it's posted by Crustacean. I can't read. I'm not allowed to read that second word. I don't know how to read that third word. Will I be the butthole if I tell my mom I don't go to Costco with her because she's a Karen? I'm 22, live with my parents right now. My mother is horribly entitled and narcissistic and absolutely loves Costco. Back in early June, I made the mistake of going to Costco with her. When we were there, I was horrified by her behavior, constantly nitpicking every little thing to any nearby staff, complaining during COVID, no less, that they don't have free samples, etc. The worst, however, was when we already paid and were in line to get our bags checked to leave. The line was a total of 2 minutes, but that was too much. 10 seconds into being there, she literally started screaming at an employee at the membership desk from her place in line, mind you, across the way, about how the guy that works in customer service and therefore needs to fix it. She even demanded his and other nearby employees' names, threatening to call corporate and threatening to make the initial guy pay for her entire purchase because her frozens were melting. Hear me out. If you're gonna be in line for a little bit and you're saying your frozens are melting, take the frozens you have, run them back, get new frozens, and come back. Then they won't melt. I was horrified / ashamed / embarrassed that I actually apologized for her right then and there and did my best just to get through the line. In the car, I mentioned to her that her behavior was way out of line. She literally couldn't process that she was in wrong, so I quietly vowed never to go to Costco with her again. It's been 2 months now, and she's starting to figure it out after constantly asking me to go with her and downright refusing under any circumstances. She's now asking me why I don't go with her. I can't have it anymore because I go with my dad. Will I be the butthole if I tell her that her terminal case of Karen is the reason I won't go to Costco's with her anymore? No, I will not phrase it as your terminal case of Karen. I'll choose better words. Okay, good. Extra important info. My father has asked me to try and keep quiet about the issue about her to reduce stress in the house. Every day there is an issue, and every day we are expected to quietly deal with it because the result of confrontation is verbal abuse. I've been keeping quiet to keep peace. And this got upvoted. I'm doing my best. Give me a second. I'm doing my best to read everything. I did receive several links / copy and paste of Don't Rock the Boat, but I've also received